Hi, everybody. Good New Year's Eve morning to you. This is VypeFortBend.com bringing you today's girls' game between the Katy Tigers and the Bush Lady Broncos. I'm Roger Smith. So glad to have you with us. And remember, this is VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports. And you can listen to our broadcasts live or later on the podcast, always absolutely free on VypeFortBend.com. Hope some of you from Katy have joined us this morning because we have a very good pre-district matchup between teams that could potentially face each other in the playoffs. Want to say hi to Coach Alan Aldridge, who's listening today, head coach of Bush Broncos football. And it's time for the Countdown to Tip-Off show. We've got interviews with both head coaches, Shanna Marhofer of Katy and Kimberly Smallwood of Bush. We'll step aside real quick and get those going for you here on VypeFortBend.com. Our broadcasts are brought to you by First Tire and Automotive, Xfinity, the Needville Insurance Agency, and Archer Volkswagen. We'll be right back.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome to the Countdown to Tip-Off show, everybody. Happy New Year, and good matchup in girls basketball this morning between the Bush Broncos hosting the Katy Tigers. And it's time to visit with Shanna Marhofer, head coach of Katy, as we go into this non-district game today that kind of gets you ready for everything that follows. Give me a little summary of how your team has done thus far.
My team has been extremely competitive, with the exception of one game. Even the games that we've lost, we've been in. And I've been very proud of how they've come together and how they work together and how they want to win for each other. And I love to coach a team that's that way. And I'm excited to get going again in the new year and see what's to come.
It's always a good idea for a team such as yours to schedule some Fort Bend teams pretty late in the non-district season, because there's always the potential that you could run into one of these Fort Bend teams in the first round of the playoffs. Is that something you do every single season?
No, sir. This is actually the first time I've been able to play a Fort Bend school in the preseason, or not really preseason, but midseason. And we were both needing a game, and it just happened to work out. So I was happy about that it did. So.
Well, I look at everything from a very old perspective because, when I was in high school, it was the Jimmy Carter administration. That's how long ago it was. And it just seems like we rarely missed games as individuals. And it seems like just part of the modern world is being part of high school sports, especially at holiday time. You have some athletes who are missing from time to time. Do you have everybody here today? Because if so, that sounds like it would be a rarity on New Year's Eve.
Yes, sir. And generally speaking, even my sub-varsity teams are very good about being here during the holiday break, and I'm a firm believer in communication, and we communicate even in the summer. Hey, expect to be here over Christmas break. Don't make vacation plans because we play basketball over Christmas, so, and Thanksgiving for that matter. But so yeah, I have all of my kids. So.
And the key word is expect. You expect them to be here, and they should expect to have games and practices practically any day through the break, except Sundays, of course.
Yes, sir, that is correct.
All right. Anything that you can tell us as far as individuals on your team that you really count on, that if you get the production you expect from them, you are going to get a victory? Who are those players for your club?
I generally have about 2 to 3 kids in double-digit figures. Bree Nelson, my post player, number 20, she is doing such a great job right at the rim, getting boards for us, and has had several double-doubles this year. proud of her play, as well as Lyric Barr. She was all tournament team in our last tournament. She's been doing a great job of getting to the rim, attacking. She's one of our best passers.
It's better, Coach, it's better to have a buzzer that's too loud than one that's not loud enough.
Exactly. And then Ashley Angel's been doing a great job for us at the three. She's had a few games where she's shot very well. And so I've been very pleased with those three, getting in double-digit figures. And we just have some great leadership this year through our captains, Darcy and Riley. They've been doing a great job of leading. So very proud of this group and what they've been doing.
That's Shanna Marhofer of Katy. First of all, thank you for the interview, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to get out of the house. This means I don't have to take down the decorations this morning, and I didn't feel like doing that.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll be back and talk to Kimberly Smallwood of your Bush Lady Broncos. This is VypeFortBend.com.
The First Tire and Automotive family wishes you happy holidays with these Merry Christmas of savings. 10% off any and all repairs or $15 off an oil change. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. First Tire and Automotive has supported school and youth sports programs for years, getting you to and from the game always. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Welcome back to the Countdown to Tip-Off show on New Year's Eve morning, and this is time to talk to Kimberly Smallwood, the head coach of Broncos girls basketball. And first of all, I want to say thank you for joining us, and also thank you for helping me get out of the house. I'm so glad to not be, taking down the decorations this morning.
Right, me too. I'm here, ready for some basketball, see these girls, see what they can do from the holiday, get a little rust off us, get ready for a district.
I can imagine that makes you a little bit apprehensive as a coach. You haven't had that much time with them. And this is a game that really, the good thing is if it doesn't go well for you, it does not count. It's not going to affect whether you make the playoffs or not. But what are some of the things that you really wish you could have been able to do with the whole team getting together the last couple of weeks?
Just spending more time together, building more team bonding, having the girls let them feel free and loose instead of just practicing all week. We've just been practicing all week instead of just having fun.
Now, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull the microphone away from you. I thought you were done, but I was, going forward, any other games this year, I'm not going to mention football to you, but I think maybe not everyone realizes what a trailblazer you are, and how many seasons is it that you have been an assistant coach with Bush Broncos football and continuing to be the girls' campus athletic coordinator and coaching hoops?
I've been with football 5 years. I've been here at Bush as a campus coordinator and head basketball coach 11 years.
And I'm sure you look around, and I do too. I go to a lot of football games. I don't know that I've seen any female assistants on any other teams besides Bush. Right. Do you know of other schools where they're doing that?
No, I don't. I know of basketball assistant coaches, but not football coaches.
Well, we have seen trailblazers in officiating, in both boys and girls and men's and women's basketball. And we've seen it in the NBA. There are female assistant coaches. So you're on the cutting edge. Congratulations with that.
Thank you so much.
All right, real quick, tell us about your team, the players that really have to produce for you today if you're going to have a chance to win against Katy.
Really, all my players need to produce. It's a team effort. We got 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores that's got to step up, 1 senior that needs to really produce, and we should be good.
All right, we appreciate it very much. That's Kimberly Smallwood. Happy New Year to you, and good luck today against Katy. It'd be great to get a win.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And ask how to score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. Plus, you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Or learn how to get a $200 prepaid card when you get gig speed internet during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. That means powering a house full of devices when everyone's home this holiday season. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 12/6/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds up to 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
VypeFortBend.com broadcast of Fort Bend County High School sports brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. Archer Volkswagen, ready to serve you. Open since 1956 on the southbound side of the Southwest Freeway, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. You'll feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. By First Tire and Automotive, with 4 great locations in Fort Bend County, including Katy Cinco Ranch on Eldridge Road in Sugar Land, Greatwood, and also First Colony. For the best prices on tires and service for your car, go to firsttireandauto.com. And we're also brought to you by the Needville Insurance Agency. You know you got teenage drivers in your family. You know you got to get the best rates for car insurance, but also for home insurance. And they can get it for you at the Needville Insurance Agency. Go to needvilleinsurance.com or call Bradley Stavanaugh and his team. Okay, girls basketball, Bush against Katy. Bush, the home team in the white uniforms, going from left to right against Katy in the red uniforms with the black shoulder trim. And the ball is up in the air, and the Bush Broncos control the opening tap. And it's number 20 who controls, and she's not on my roster, as fate would have it. I hate when that happens. The very first play out of the gate. Jade Hardiman, captain, looking for an entry pass. And then quickly back out, they work it in and they work it out. And picking, it's Crystal Schultz passing up the three-pointer. Now it's Cambry Adams. And a whistle and a foul. Maybe not a foul, actually just a kick ball on the part of Katy. Lyric Barr stopping the pass with her foot. And I'm calling on everybody in the basketball world, let's do away with it being a violation when the ball hits your foot. It's just silly. We shouldn't do it anymore. All right, still no score in Katy. Rebounds a missed shot by Bush, and the ball up in the air, and no good. Missed shot by Ashley Angel, but the follow is good. Darcy Swanson scores, and it's 2-0, Katy on top, and the Tigers pressing the Broncos in the backcourt, and once it gets into the forecourt, they get a steal. Here comes Ashlyn Alexander. And now it's a three-pointer on the way. Swanson off the left of the rim, no good. She grabs her own long rebound. Comes out to Ashlyn Alexander. They work the perimeter. Alexander backing it out now, trying to call out a play. Bush in a 1-2-2 zone defense. Ashley Angel gets the ball, returns it immediately to Alexander. Now it's an entry pass. Bree Nelson turns around and the ball goes out of bounds. And it's last touched by the Bush Broncos. And right here in front of us, we're at the left end of the floor at Bush. Ashley Angel to throw it in for the Tigers. And Bush makes a substitution. I didn't see who came in, but Cambry Adams came out. And when the ball was inbounded, there was a loose ball foul. And so Bush gets it back. Now they move it into the forecourt. Over on the right side, getting the ball to Bemi Samuel. And the Broncos turn it over. An entry pass gets away past the baseline, and the Tigers have it, leading 2-0, 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Happy New Year's Eve to you if you just joined us. It is Bush against Katy, and later today at 1 o'clock, we'll have the boys' game between Travis and Seven Lakes. Katy working the ball around the perimeter, looking for an open shot. Ashlyn Alexander, the sophomore point guard. Now they send it to the near corner. Lyric Barr. Entry pass to Swanson. Katy still very patiently looking for the very best shot that they can find. Swanson looking inside. Now sends it to the right baseline, and running out of room is Lyric Barr. And they almost get an over and back violation. A great save by Ashlyn Alexander, and then a steal attempt by Bush. Chelsea Osamore almost got control of the basketball, but it went out of bounds, so Katy still has possession. If this was a football game and we were recording time of possession, Katy certainly would have dominated to this point, but they only lead it by a score of 2-0. Long pass to the baseline. Barr had it in her hands, and now a whistle and 3 seconds called on the Katy Tigers. And the Bush girls will inbound. Crystal Schultz moves it across the midcourt stripe. Sincere Cobbin in the game for Bush. Now it's in the left corner. Passing up a three is Crystal Schultz, driving the left baseline, puts one up. Tough luck shot, and it rolled off. Tigers get the rebound, and here they come. Lyric Barr on the right wing, centers the pass. And now it is Ashlyn Alexander with a three on the way, and it's good. It is 5-0. Katy Tigers on top. District play for all teams starts next week on Wednesday, January the 5th. Entry pass, nice job getting it into Chelsea Osamore, but she loses it. And here comes Lyric Barr right down the middle of the court. Throws it over to Swanson on the right wing. Could not get the three-point look that she wanted, so she gives the ball back to Ashlyn Alexander. Now Katy moves it to Swanson, thinking about the three, but she has Hardiman right in her face. And now a missed shot by Katy. The rebound bounces off of the rim all the way out of bounds. And then it rolled over and hit our table, and that little scratch you just heard was like being right at the game. And if you need some tuner cleaner, spray it on you. It's one of the things my dad always said. If you had an old staticky radio, just spray some of that WD-40 on it. And Bush comes down the floor, and they are one and done as Sincere Cobbins puts up a shot. It's no good, and a beautiful save by Ashley Angel to preserve the possession for Katy, but then the Lady Tigers turn the ball over when they get it into the forecourt. 5-0, Katy on top of Bush. And I'd like to say hello to Kate Bush, who was a big music star on MTV and so forth back in the 80s. I know she's listening when it's Katy versus Bush. Crystal Schultz between the rings for the Broncos, looking for a pick. Now sends it over to the right corner, three on the way, too short, no good. And the rebound to Lyric Barr. That was Jade Hardiman, the captain of the Bush Broncos, putting it up. Now Barr into the free throw circle. Swanson in the corner. Now they get a good look. Three on the way, in and out, no good by Ashley Angel. And the Broncos get the rebound, still trailing 5-0. Schultz up the floor, driving into the paint, kicks it out to the side. It's Taylor Mills, who is blocked when she puts up a two-pointer along the baseline. There's a layup, an underhand shot by Ashley Angel, but it's no good in the rebound to Bush. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. It's still 5-0 the Katy Tigers on top of the Bush Lady Broncos. Nice little Euro step scoop, but Crystal Schultz shot goes off the back of the rim, and one of the Katy players touched it as she was trying to gather the rebound. That was Swanson. She had 1 foot out of bounds, and so it will belong to Bush. And we have several substitutions for Katy. See if we can get who's on the floor for you. Lyric Barr and Bree Nelson are going to stay out there, but they're going to have 3 substitutions. We're going to have a timeout, and we'll take it with them. VypeFortBend.com. It is 5-0 with 3:07 to go in the first.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Back to action. Bush to inbound along the baseline, and they do get it in. Cambry Adams traveled before she threw the basketball. Correction. Let's see, what is this? This is an actual foul. And I believe it is on Lyric Barr of Katy. Osamore to throw it in. Top of the key, 3 on the way, Crystal Schultz. The shot is no good. And great hustle on the part of Osamore, who rebounded the ball. She was on her back, but the ball rolled away from her. And now Katy has it back, leading 5-0. Under 3 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Amaya Pettit on the floor for the Katy Tigers. And now an empty pass gets away. Nyla Wold throwing one that was a little bit too hot to handle. The intended target was Emmy Picard. And Emmy Picard is not one of the team captains, but it would be pretty cool if you had Captain Picard. Those of you who enjoyed Star Trek The Next Generation. Missed shot at the offensive end for the Bush Broncos girls. Out of bounds it goes, and Katy takes over. And the Bush Lady Broncos need to find a basket here because you don't want to come up with no points for the entire 8-minute first period. Katy at work with Picard, going cross court to Barr. Now they work it around to the right corner. Now it's Bree Nelson running out of room and throws a pass away as she tried to get it to her teammate Amaya Pettit. 2:16 to go in quarter number 1. Be careful out there if you have New Year's Eve plans. You know, not a bad idea to stay home. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bush on offense. Cambry Adams. A little skip pass that goes all the way from the right side of the court to the left, gets the ball to Hardiman. Now it's Schultz with a long three, and she missed everything to the left. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. Still 5-0. Katy on top, and a substitution for Bush. They're going to bring in Bemisola Samuel. And it'll be Schultz going to the bench, and she is talking to head coach Kimberly Smallwood, possibly about shot selection. Now Katy on offense again. Top of the key, Nyla Wold. Now it's over to Amaya Pettit. Drives in, now kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way, no good by Wold. And the Lady Broncos swallow up the rebound. Sincere Cobbin has it. She gets the ball back on offense. 12-footer from the right baseline, but it's no good. One and done. Nyla Wold grabs the rebound for the Tigers. Quickly down the floor. Passes it to Pettit. Now it's a three-point attempt up and no good. Ella Robinson. And the Bush Lady Broncos, a much shorter team than Katy, doing a great job getting at least their share of the defensive rebounds. But they have not been able to get any offensive boards. Hardiman, three on the way for Bush. It's no good, loose ball. And Bush is going to have to run it down all the way back in the backcourt. And two officials say it's over and back. Head coach Kimberly Smallwood is telling both of those officials that they missed it. Now two officials talking to each other. And they say it is actually Bush ball. That's great. The three officials got together and talked it over, and Katy was the last team to touch it before it rolled into this end of the court, which for the Lady Broncos is the backcourt. So 53 seconds to go. They're down 5-0, but they have the basketball. Into Cobbin in the free throw circle, but the ball went through her hands, and it's a turnover. Here comes Katy again. Nyla Wold with it. Gives the ball up to Ella Robinson. Now Picard tries to find something close to the paint and has to turn around and retreat. Pettit bouncing the ball. Now they send it over on the right side. Way deep in the corner. Long skip pass to Pettit. She gets rid of the basketball. Picard has it. Clock is at 18 seconds, and the Lady Tigers appear to be playing for the final shot of this first quarter. They lead 5-0 over Bush. They're passing up open looks. Emmy Picard passes one up. Now she fights for the ball in the corner right in front of our table, and it goes out of bounds. And she did a great job saving our equipment. She was not able to save the ball and the possession. So 3 seconds left, and the Bush Lady Broncos letting it roll in. And wait a minute. Okay, the ball had not been touched. And they had started the clock. It should say 3.6 seconds to go in the first quarter. The ball is not to be touched until a player inbounds has touched it. And Ashlyn Alexander will be that player. She lets it bounce a couple of times. She'll have to grab the ball, make a couple of steps, and shoot. Now she gets it to a teammate. Hardiman puts it up, and it's short, no good. The first quarter ends with our score, the Katy Tigers 5 and the Bush Lady Broncos nothing. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And ask how to score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. Plus, you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Or learn how to get a $200 prepaid card when you get gig speed internet during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. That means powering a house full of devices when everyone's home this holiday season. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 12/6/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds up to 20 gigabytes of mobile use.
Mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We want to thank the Office Depot in Sugar Land, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace, for taking care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. We begin the second quarter, and it's a quick hoop by Ashlyn Alexander. Not a tall player, but she finds her way into the paint and scores for the Katy Tigers, who now lead it by a score of 7-0. Now just in the game, Lydia Davies of Bush to give the Lady Broncos some more size inside, but she turns around and throws a pass to a teammate, and the ball is stolen away by Katy. And Schultz with a near steal in the backcourt. She saves it, and another save by Katy, but it's a 3-on-1 for Bush, and Hardiman gets the layup. And the Bush Lady Broncos are on the board. So that was a great effort on the part of a couple of players, and Schultz kept it alive for Bush, and then it was a save by Ashlyn Alexander of Katy, but she saved it right back to Hardiman. The Broncos finished on that 3-on-1. There goes Lyric Barr to the hoop, and she is blocked by Hardiman. And a foul is called on Jade Hardiman. It'll be 2 shots coming for Lyric Barr, the junior forward. Katy Lady Tigers do not have heights listed on their roster, but they do seem to have 3 players who are over 6 feet. And it also looks like the only player that, if the Bush roster heights, and they do list them, are correct, and the tallest player they have is Sincere Cobbin and Lydia Davies. Both of them are 5'10". Both free throws made by Lyric Barr, and it's 9-2, Katy on top of Bush. And now a foul in the open court as Swanson kind of puts a knee out to try and impede the progress of Cambry Adams of the Lady Broncos. Just a foul on the floor. And only the 3rd foul of this first half by Katy. Hardiman with the ball overhead in the right corner. Now sends the ball back to Osamor. Now it's Osamor launching the 3. That's no good from the right corner. Lyric Barr grabs the rebound on the run for Katy. Here she comes. Spinning, and the ball almost knocked out of her hands. Now it's Katy working the perimeter again. Ashlyn Alexander sends it over to Ashley Angel. Into Barr inside the circle, makes a move. She's tripped on the way to the hoop. The whistle, and I believe that's going to be a foul on the floor. No shots. It is indeed a blocking foul against the Bush Lady Broncos. Sincere Cobbin back into the game for Bush. Inbound to Swanson. Quick release 3. It is short, no good. And the rebound is out of bounds on Bush. That is tough luck. Cobbin did a great job grabbing the rebound, but it bounced off her hand, and just a tiny part of the ball cover touched the baseline. Quickly into Barr. Goes up strong between 3 defenders. Her shot no good, and now a held ball. And the possession arrow favors the Broncos, who trail 9-2 with 6:09 to go in the first quarter. Happy New Year's Eve morning to you, wherever you may be. Remember, you can always listen live or listen later on VypeFortBend.com. It is always free to do that. And we know we're going to have great playoff matchups on VypeFortBend.com when both the boys and girls Class 6A playoffs move into the first round. It is always Fort Bend against Katy. Now, hard work by the Broncos offense. Cobbin, head fake. Passed up the shot, gave it back to Schultz. 3 on the way, no good. Fight for the rebound. And they call the foul on Jade Hardiman. They could have just as easily called it on Swanson. The two of them were bumping into each other, battling for the board. Both teams with 3 team fouls in this first half. At halftime, we'll have Matt Malatesta, the chief content editor at Vype World Headquarters, and we'll talk about all kinds of things that are interesting to you because you're interested in high school sports. It's the most beautiful of all, I can tell you that. Ashley Angel through the paint, puts one up, floater no good, rattles around, and the rebound comes down to Cambry Adams of Bush. She moves it into the forecourt. Schultz now moves from the left wing to the top of the key, and around the horn they go. In the corner, Adams, three-pointer on the way, no good. Lyric Barr grabs the rebound for Katy. Looking for an outlet pass to throw, but she has to dribble it all the way from one end to the other. Stops at the free throw line. Swanson in the corner. Alexander now back to Barr. Inside, and the ball almost knocked away by Bush, and a foul called as Bree Nelson was battling for an opportunity to shoot. And this is not going to be, it is going to be a shooting foul. Kind of surprised that they ruled it a shooting foul. I thought maybe her feet were still on the floor, and really she was holding the ball no higher than her waist at the time, but it is called a shooting foul. And the first one good for Bree. Bree Nelson is the princess of the double-double for these Katy Lady Tigers. 10-2 the score after her first free throw. Here comes the next one. Also good. 11-2, Katy over Bush. And Schultz in the backcourt. Working their way down the floor. Cambry Adams gets the ball stolen away from her. Katy now has it. Swanson trying to go to the hoop, but Schultz picked her pocket from behind, and now Bush is going back the other way, quickly down the floor. Schultz all the way. Heavy contact under the hoop and no call. Katy fans applauding a block shot, and Bush fans are griping that Lyric Barr actually committed a foul. So it's Bush inbounding. Adams has it. She's on the left wing, gives the ball to Schultz. She moves between the rings, guarded by Alexander. And a little jump stop near the free throw line, one and done again as Swanson grabs the rebound for the Katy Tigers. 4:20 to go before halftime in our visit with Matt Malatesta. Katy working the offense. Lyric Barr driving into an open space and now lets it go right at the end and gets the ball to Bree Nelson, but she didn't get the shot. It is Swanson. Now Barr in the left corner, drives the baseline, bounce pass inside. Nelson, little baby hook off the glass and good. 13-2 with 3:52 to go in the first half. Katy dominant thus far against the Bush Lady Broncos. Osamore and Schultz playing catch. Now there goes Schultz into the paint, kicks it back out. Osamore had it, back to Schultz, and a steal by Swanson of Katy. She kills her dribble and gives the ball up. Quickly ahead to Barr, ahead of the pack, but her layup is no good. Rebound Bree Nelson, and the Katy offense to reset. 3 on the way, no good by Angel. But Katy gets the rebound, and an easy putback for Lyric Barr. Timeout Bush. We'll take it with them. This is VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports.
The First Tire and Automotive family wishes you happy holidays with these Merry Christmas of savings. 10% off any and all repairs or $15 off an oil change. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. First Tire and Automotive has supported school and youth sports programs for years, getting you to and from the game always. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Bush in possession after the timeout. They trail 15-2. Osamor turns around, gives it to Cobbin. Her little short jumper from the right elbow is no good. Off to the right. And here comes Katie. Lyric Barr going to the hoop, and she's fouled either by Schultz or Cobbin. They were both doing everything they could to make sure she didn't get an easy two, but there will be foul shots, and it is Cobbin who is guilty of the foul. Lyric Barr wears number 30. So there is a moment here while they come out to wipe up a spot of sweat on the floor between the free throw circle and the midcourt circle, and be with us later today. 1 p.m. Patrick Kinnick and I will bring you the action as the Travis Tigers boys take on the Seven Lakes Spartans. Now we're ready. Lyric Barr, first foul shot off the back iron, no good. She'll get one more. Coming off the bench, Nyla Wold and Emmy Picard coming in for Katie. Swanson takes a seat, and so does Lyric Barr. So I have misidentified the free throw shooter. That's Bree Nelson, and sorry about that, but she missed them both. So it's still 15-12. Schultz into the forecourt for the Broncos with a little Euro step. Her layup rolls off the rim. And the rebound grabbed by Picard. The captains for the team, by the way, are Darcy Swanson and Riley Severin. Severin has not played just yet. Now three-pointer from the left corner on the way by Nyla Wold. It's no good. Rebound Katie, and a whistle inside. Somebody grabbed someone on the arm. So it'll be another opportunity for Bree Nelson to shoot free throws. She went back quickly to try and get the putback, and she was fouled in the act. And she misses that free throw as well. Taylor Mills comes off the bench. Sincere Cobbin takes a seat. Sincere with 2 fouls. 2:25 to go in the half. Nelson's free throw, the second one, is good. 16-2. Cross-court pass almost stolen by Katie, but the Broncos maintain control with Cambry Adams. She's trapped in the corner, gets it to Schultz. Great job of just keeping the possession alive. Now it's Osafor, sends it over to Mills, drives into the paint. Her pass is blocked, but she draws contact, and the foul is called. .207 to go in the half, and substitutions for Katie. Amaya Pettit comes in, and Riley Severin into the game for the first time. Now Schultz has it, top of the key, makes a move through the hoop, tripped as she passes off into the right corner. And it's still no free throws yet for Bush. That is just the, actually it is, they are, that was called a shooting foul. No, now they changed their mind. Schultz had gone to the free throw line, and then they said, no, it's an inbounding play. Osamor to throw it in, quickly into Schultz, trying to get around Severin, and a whistle. And we'll see what's going on here. Evidently it's a foul against Katie. Schultz is standing at the foul line. The scoreboard says only 5 fouls on Katie, and that is correct. So instead of free throws, they'll inbound the ball along the baseline. Osamor looking for a teammate and gets it in to Hardiman. Now Mills stopping at the right baseline, runs into a double team, and a loose ball and a whistle. I believe Taylor Mills is saying I was mugged or something to that effect, and it is a foul on Katie. And that is the 6th foul. Osamore to throw it in. Gets it into Schultz near the right elbow, drives into the paint. Off the glass from the right side. It rolls off no good, but she draws a foul. And Schultz will go to the line. It is 16-2 with 1:49 to go in the second quarter here on VypeFortBend.com. Crystal Schultz, 5'8" sophomore. First free throw goes off the back iron and falls down through. 16-3. Crystal Blue Persuasion. Schultz misses the second one. A long rebound over to the right corner, and she saves it. Now it's grabbed by Cambry Adams, and back to Schultz. Osamore looking inside. Cross-court pass. Gets the ball to Samuel. Now they work it in, they work it out. Now Schultz just inside the three-point arc, lets one go, and she's hammered after she lets it go. The shot is no good, but she will go to the line again. That foul on Emmy Picard of Katy. And Emmy Picard raised her hand as if to say, make it so. You know, like Captain Picard. And the first free throw good by Schultz. She'll have one more. 1:31 left in the first half. Be with us at halftime for our interview with Matt Malatesta. And the second free throw good. It is 16-5. Here comes Katy. Amaya Pettit, running point guard. Stop-start move near the midcourt stripe. Drives to the far sideline, right in front of the Bush bench. Gives up the ball. Now it is Picard with it. Picard going to the free throw line, and there's a whistle. And it's a timeout taken by Katy. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com. 1:16 to go in the first half.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And ask how to score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. Or learn how to get a $200 prepaid card when you get gig speed internet during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. That means powering a house full of devices when everyone's home this holiday season. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 12/6/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Katy with the basketball, and it's a layup good by Nyla Wold. Brings the score to 18-5. Katy over your Bush Lady Broncos. Now we're under 1 minute to go in the first half. There goes Cambry Adams with a scoop shot. It's no good, and the rebound grabbed underneath. And Hardiman gives up the ball to Samuel. Schultz pulls up and tries a 12-foot jumper. It's short. And Katy with the basketball again, quickly into the forecourt. Nice little spin move, but a layup that's no good by Riley Severin. And Broncos with the rebound. Chelsea Osamore gets it to Schultz. Hesitation move near the free throw circle, puts it up, and the ball rolls off, no good. Almost stolen in the backcourt after Ella Robinson grabbed the rebound. Emmy Picard grabbed the ball after that, and she double dribbled. And we all know how painful that can be. 17.5 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And Bush, trailing 18-5, gets the ball underneath the basket at which they're shooting, and now Lyric Barr comes off the bench for Katy. She is their biggest presence in the game. Schultz has to go back into the backcourt to retrieve it, which is fine. All the way from the baseline to the backcourt. Now she attacks, and he dribbles the ball off her ankle, but now maintained control. 7 seconds left, and from the left corner, it's a three-pointer, no good. That shot taken by Osamore. We're down under a second, And the Lady Broncos can't really get off a decent shot. And that's how the first period, or the first half, I should say, ends. 18-5, Katy on top. We'll be right back with Matt Malatesta. This is VypeFortBend.com.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you're with us on VypeFortBend.com, and it's time to talk to Matt Malatesta, the managing editor. Did I get the title right? Of
Yes.
Vype and world headquarters and so forth?
You got it.
Well, one thing that I've noticed, I always like to watch Todd Freed's program, H-Town High School Sports, which comes on CW39 and also AT&T Sportsnet, and it's powered by Vype. And one of the recent editions, you talked about early National Signing Day, but there's still plenty to talk about coming up when the other National Signing Day is coming up. So what are some of the things that you're most, some mysteries that maybe you're looking forward to finding out where different athletes go?
Well, I'll tell you what, much of the hay is already in the barn. We've got a couple of guys left. Harold Perkins is one. He's from Cy Park. So we're not sure where he's going to end up, but that will come soon enough, probably this weekend. But other than that, there's just a lot of Division I, Division II type guys that are trying to figure out with all the coaching movement where they're going to fit in and, what schools have interest in them. The portal has totally changed recruiting, and it's really tough for kids that are in high school now because they're battling transfers, to like a Sam Houston. Sam Houston's a great example. Sam Houston's going to take a ton of transfers where that used to be wide open for high school players in the city of Houston to go to. So you're going to see a lot of that, moving around. So my advice to high school kids that get offered, don't be afraid to commit because you want to hold your space. But there will be a few trickle in the later signing day, but mostly it's already done.
It seems like it's almost kind of maybe a high school version of what I started to see in the 90s. I lived out in El Paso, and Neil McCarthy was the head basketball coach of New Mexico State. And sometimes he got criticized for kind of reworking his team with JUCOs every year, but that's just kind of what became the way of the world. We saw John Calipari basically perfect it in Kentucky basketball, but it's also going to be true in football, I suppose, now too. Am I right?
Yeah, and Kansas State used to be great at that. Bill Snyder used to do so much recruiting the JUCO landscape. Now you could just virtually recruit the portal and not even recruit high school kids. Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss has kind of taken that route. He signed maybe 3 or 4 kids in early signing day, and now he's just recruiting the portal.
By the way, as you were talking about that, the reason they didn't see it on radio, but I smiled because it almost seems like it's a dating site. Just kind of people and institutions can let everybody know that they are available.
They are. And what's funny is I think Wyoming was the school which actually put an ad in the New York Times looking for a quarterback. I mean, that, that says it all. But, the movement, I don't love it. I think there has to be some sort of reboot of how this is going to work. So we'll see how it plays out.
Well, I'm like you in that I don't love it. I kind of like things. I grew up when you could think about a team's lineup in whatever sport, and it kind of stayed the same for a good 5, 6, 7 years, and you knew who all the players were. I know that's not going to change, but let me throw this question at you before we wrap this up. I know that here in Texas we're very proud, and people who went to big universities in Texas are proud of their team, and man, it just galls them when they can't get over on the others. The Texas A&M football recruiting class was just astronomically good, even at early National Signing Day. And, it's been 1939 since the Aggies have actually won a national football championship. Do you think in 2 or 3 years, based on what they have coming in, that maybe they can get that done?
Well, being an LSU fan, your fingers crossed that they don't. But what Jimbo Fisher has built, and you're seeing what they're doing, they're building with the offensive and defensive line first. This is a historic moment for them because they're the number one class likely as it relates to all the recruiting sites. And they filled needs, really important needs up front in the trenches. And I think, the Aggies are dying for this. They really, really foresee them winning a national championship in a couple of years. But how much pressure does that put on Jimbo Fisher if he doesn't win a national championship in a couple of years? But I think their offensive and defensive line will be spectacular. I think Connor Wigman could be really, really special as the quarterback. They've got skilled guys, but here's the other thing. The portal can bring a team down because not everybody can play.
That's right. There's only 11 guys on the field at each time.
Exactly. So somebody's going to be disgruntled, and how they manage that is going to be very interesting. But they're set up for success if there ever was in the history of the state of Texas. UT used to do this. They would be crowned, the national champions for recruiting in February. They got it done one time. Let's see if A&M can do it. I think they can. They got the resources. Now the target is going to be massive on Jimbo Fisher's back to deliver them a national championship.
All right, well, basketball halftimes are short. I wish they were like football. No, I don't wish they were like football halftimes. But if they were, we'd have more time to talk. Thanks, Matt, for being with us, and Happy New Year.
Roger, you are killing it in Fort Bend, the voice of Fort Bend. Thanks so much for all you do for Vype, and we'll see you down the road.
My pleasure, sir. All right, we'll be back.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome back. Time for the second half as your Bush Lady Broncos trail the Katy Lady Tigers 18-5, and Bush will get it first to start the third period. Chelsea Osamore to inbound it. Cambry Adams gets the ball. Now the ball is back in Adams' hands. And now a pass tipped and stolen away by Katy. There goes Ashlyn Alexander on her way to the hoop. And she lays one up. She gets it off the glass and it goes. 2 and a foul. That is the last thing that head coach Kimberly Smallwood of Bush wanted to see in the first 13 seconds of the third quarter. I didn't see who the foul was called on. It could have been any one of several Bush Broncos who were hustling back there to try and prevent the shot. The free throw is no good. So Ashlyn Alexander unable to complete the three-point play. Now Bush quickly into the forecourt. Schultz puts one up, and Crystal gets fouled in the act of shooting. And with her mouth open, Bree Nelson cannot believe she is being accused of committing the hack on the wrist. She's still shaking her head as she goes to the right side of the free throw lane, while Crystal Schultz, she kind of has, when she's playing, she has the hairdo of Yuli Gurriel of the Astros. You know, they call him La Piña, which means the pineapple. And it's not quite like that. She doesn't have it quite as spiky as that, but she's got this headband where it is, you know, just kind of all funneled up towards heaven, you know. And both free throws good. So it is 20-7. Katie on top of Bush, and Swanson can't catch up to a long pass thrown by Lyric Barr. So a turnover by Katie, and the Bush Lady Broncos are within 13, and now they have the basketball back with 7:35 to go in the third. It's Christmas Eve morning. We're so glad that you're with us. Hope you have a happy and prosperous 2022. Make that happy, healthy, and prosperous. Between the rings, Crystal Schultz tries to make a move. She wants to get a pick from a teammate. She does. Sends it over there into the corner. It is Hardiman trying to find a three. Now it's over here on the near side. Cambry Adams working her way out of the corner. Ball tipped out of bounds right in front of us. Trying to bring you some of the sounds of the game right here. How's that for right in front of the table? And Bush inbounds it. Cambry Adams gets a pick, drives into the paint, puts it up off the glass. She is hacked in the act and ends up on the floor. The two-pointer will count, and she will go to the line. She bounces right back up, although she's moving around like she'll need a minute or two to shake that off. It looks like maybe she has a little bit of a pain in her right leg and grabbing the back of her head too. That makes it 20-9. Can she make it 20-10? Yes! So the Bush Lady Broncos coming out pretty strong here in the start of the third quarter. Now Katie with the basketball. Ball in the hands of Alexander. Gives the ball up to Barr, drives to the left side, rolls it off the glass and down for an easy layup. And Lyric Barr, taller than anyone else on the floor, and she's got great agility for one of the bigs on her team. Bush almost threw it away. They do get it inside to Schultz. She's surrounded by defenders, kicks it back out for a three-pointer on the way by Adams, and it's no good. And the rebound comes down to Katie. And Schultz with a steal. Here comes Adams. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Adams goes up. It's no good. And the rebound swallowed up instantly by Bree Nelson. And here come the Katy Lady Tigers again. They lead it by a score of 22-10. This is the last girls game broadcast of 2021, but we'll have a boys game. Travis taking on Seven Lakes at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Patrick Kinnick and I will bring you that one. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bush, no, by Katie, as they tried to get a rebound and get a putback. Bush now with the basketball, moving from the right to the left here in the second half. Crystal Schultz gets a pick, goes into the paint. Little floater comes up short. Save attempt by Bush, but they could not keep it alive. Now Lyric Barr in the forecourt for Katie. All the way to the glass she goes. And it's going to be a foul on Crystal Schultz. You know, during the next timeout where I get a 1-minute commercial break, I'm going to go over and find out who number 20 is, because she's not on my Bush Lady Broncos roster. Lyric Barr at the free throw line for Katie, trying to expand the 22-10 lead. Her first free throw is good. She wears a lot of that black tape on her legs, you know, the long strips of tape. And I need to ask some trainer what those are for or what the benefit is. Well, the second free throw is missed. Then it's rebounded by Ashlyn Alexander of Katie, but she turns it over on a double dribble. 23-10, our score. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt by Katie. Cambry Adams gets the ball ahead to Osafor. And now they can't get the easy layup, and now a turnover taken away by Ashlyn Alexander, and here comes Katie. Swanson thought about a three from the corner, and now Bush gets a steal with Chelsea Osamore. She goes coast to host. Hesitation move, puts it up off the front of the rim, no good. And the follow also no good by the player whose name we don't know. And now we're going back the other way. Katie gets the rebound. Lyric Bar coast to coast. She goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound Nelson. She goes up strong and is fouled. 5:01 to go in the third. And Katie leading 23-10. They had a 13-point lead at the half. It was 18-5, so it's all even Steven here in the third. Sincere Cobbin gets up off the bench, and she'll come in at the first opportunity. Nelson's free throw good, makes it 24-10. Swanson comes out for Katie, replaced by Nyla Wold. Cobbin now comes in, and Osamore goes off. So does 20. I'm going to find out who 20 is. If it's the last thing I do in 2021. Second free throw also good. It's 25-10 Katie. Cambry Adams almost gets her pass stolen. She does get it stolen, but a bounce pass attempt by Ashlyn Alexander hits the baseline. So Bush is bailed out there. They will get it back, but it looks like Katie is going to deploy their full court press, at least here in the third quarter. Hardiman gets her pass stolen. Here comes Katie on the offensive attack again. Now Barr has it. Moves to the free throw line and stops, throws the ball away. Right to, to a teammate, but a teammate who was seated on the bench. Therefore, it is turnover. 4:46 to go in the third, 25-10. Katie over the Bush girls. Crystal Schultz on the right wing, looking for a pick. Gets one from Cobbin. Now a bounce pass to Hardiman in the corner, and a pass stolen away by Barr. Here comes Katie, right down the middle of the floor, and gets it ahead. And a layup rolls off, no good by Wold, and the Bush Broncos grab the rebound. Here comes Crystal Schultz, quickly down the floor, pulls up, shoots from 20, off the front iron, no good. And she saves it, gets it back in, but it goes to Katie's Pettit. Quickly ahead to Barr. She misses. Actually, it was Alexander to Barr. Misses, and then the follow is good. And I believe it's Nyla Wold who got the follow, and we'll have a timeout taken by the Broncos. They'll be back. It's 27-10. Bush trailing Katie.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And ask how to score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. Plus, you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Or learn how to get a $200 prepaid card when you get gig speed internet during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. That means powering a house full of devices when everyone's home this holiday season. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 12/6/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds up to 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Roger Smith back with you, and I need to own up to a mistake. I was just told by my friend and ace producer Les Clary that I said it was Christmas Eve, and it's actually New Year's Eve. Not to worry, you are not listening to a podcast of a game that was played on Christmas Eve, and there were no games on Christmas Eve anyway. It is New Year's Eve. Thank you, Les. Turnover by the Lady Broncos after they had made a steal to get it away from the Katy Lady Tigers. 3:51 to go in the third quarter, and it's 27-10, which was the final score of Super Bowl 12 when the Cowboys beat the Broncos in the Superdome. And that was the first time that they played a Super Bowl that ended after dark. You know, Super Bowl 11, the one where the Raiders beat the Vikings, that was John Madden's Super Bowl victory. That was played in broad daylight at the Rose Bowl, but thereafter it's been starred in pre-prime time. There is a three-pointer by the Bush Broncos. It is Bemisola Samuel. She scores to make it 27-13. Now it is defensive full court press by Bush, and it pays off as Chelsea Osamore gets the steal, goes to the hoop, draws the foul, and she will go to the line. Sure would be nice to see the Bush girls able to whittle down the deficit to less than 10 before we get to the end of the third quarter. First free throw is good. Chelsea will get one more. And both of them, nothing but net. Heavy contact, going for the rebound that never came, but no whistle. And there is a knockaway. I think you heard it loud and clear as Cambry Adams streaking in, deflected a pass. It went out of bounds. It'll still belong to Katie. But it's 27-15, and the Broncos now playing inspired basketball. Ashlyn Alexander trying to get it inbounds, and a whistle. I'm not sure what the call is. Evidently it is against Taylor Mills of Bush, because she looks very disappointed. Okay, now Katie does inbound it. Bree Nelson hesitating in the backcourt. Aggressive defense on the part of Bush. Now down the left side goes Picard. Picard into the forecourt. Reroutes herself. She's on the left wing, kills her dribble. Needs to get rid of it and does. Ashlyn Alexander has it between the rings. And a near steal by Osamore, but quickly to the hoop. Shot put up, no good. Ashley Angel was hacked. In fact, she was probably hip checked as she went to the hoop, and it's the shot is no good. But she'll go to the line for two opportunities. There's going to be a boys varsity game here in the gym right after this one, but the one that we're going to broadcast for you starts at 1 o'clock. It is the Travis Tigers boys taking on Seven Lakes in a pre-district matchup. First free throw by Angel is no good. Now she steps up to try the second one. That one is good. Rattles around 3 or 4 times before it goes down through. 28-15, Katie leads it. And a throwaway in the backcourt by the Bush Lady Broncos. Osamore thought that Crystal Schultz was going to cut left. She cut right. And it goes out of bounds right in front of the Katie bench. Angel to throw it in with Osamore in her face. Finally gets it in to Wold. Wold hands it right back to Angel. Almost lost it. She double dribbled. The Bush fans wanted a call, didn't get it. There is Wold along the baseline. Her shot is too hard, but Bree Nelson gobbles up the rebound for Katie. And Schultz was tracking her and took the ball away. Here comes Mills across the midcourt stripe for Bush. Schultz near the midcourt circle. Looking at her offensive options, between the feet dribble, drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Now the ball is in the hands of Adams. Gets it back to Mills, back inside to Adams. She's in the paint, kicks it out. Mills thinking about a three. Now throws it inside and nobody touched it. It goes all the way to the vinyl pad behind the basket. And another turnover for the Bush Lady Broncos. .2:19 to go in the third quarter. Be with us at 1 o'clock for the live broadcast of the Travis boys against Seven Lakes. Barr throws it in on the bounce pass, gets it in to Pettit. Pettit dribbling quickly down the left sideline, reroutes herself, and now she'll set the offense. Guarded closely by Adams. Now gets the ball to Wold, who kicks it back to Barr for a three. Too long, no good. Rebound fought for, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Katie. Ella Robinson, the last one to get a beautifully painted fingernail on it, and it goes out of bounds. So here come the Broncos. 2 minutes to go in the third. They trail by 13, 28-15. Over in the right corner, it's Samuel. Gets rid of the ball. Now it's Osamore. Goes inside the three-point arc, kicks it back out. Hardiman, three on the way. Long, no good, but the rebound underneath by Osamor. She draws a foul. Barr got her with the shoulder as she went up. 1:39 to go in third quarter. And for Katy, that's just the fourth team foul, but 2 shots coming. First one good. Mills was on the bench very briefly, comes in for Samuel. And Osamor, second one, no good. Makes 1 out of 2. It's 28-16. Barr with the rebound, taking it all the way to the hoop. There she goes off the glass, and no good. Fouled by Crystal Schultz. It's very valuable to have a player like Lyric Barr. She has the great height, but if she needs to dribble coast to coast against a lot of teams, she is able to do that. Maybe not every team. First free throw by Barr is no good. Now the second verse for Lyric. Did you hear what I did there? In the air, off the front iron, no good. She grabs her own rebound, goes to the baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound to Cambry Adams, a Bush. Look out, she gets her pocket picked from behind by Barr. Now Barr has the ball again, goes baseline, puts it up, a whistle, contact, and she will go back to the free throw line. And as you can tell, we have a Katy rooting section, not designated as such, it just happened that way organically. Just kind of right behind us and to our right, and it's very close to our crowd microphone. So Lyric Barr puts up the first one, no good. I wonder if her dad's name is Jason by any chance, because there was a famous movie in the 80s that was set in Houston called Jason's Lyric. Second free throw also missed, but the rebound grabbed by Katy as Pettit takes a hold of it, and a foul on Bush as Pettit, who is, I'm going to say she's diminutive. She's a little girl, but she plays big, of course. She is going to the free throw line. And over the limit are the Bush Lady Broncos. That's the 7th foul of the second half. So anytime an offensive player for Katy is fouled by one of the Bush girls, it's going to result in at least a 1-and-1, and Pettit makes the first end of her 1-and-1. Now the second one in the air, good. 30-16 our score. And Katy with another turnover. There goes Wold. Driving spin move near the hoop and off the glass and good. And the Katy fans love that move by Wold. It brings the score to 32-16 right now. Katy is doubling up Bush. Cambry Adams lets fly a three, in and out, no good. Tough luck shot. And the rebound grabbed by Bree Nelson, and she is fouled by Mills in the backcourt. 57.9 to go in the third quarter. And we'll walk all the way, not we, but you know, the players. They will walk all the way down to the right end of the floor, and Bree Nelson will get free throws. By the way, in the second, well, I should say the next game of the day, which we won't be broadcasting, it's the Marshall Buffs, who are going to be taking on the Bush boys. And I'm a full disclosure guy. I'm just telling you that's what's happening here. And the deal is we at VypeFortBend.com broadcast all the teams in Fort Bend on kind of a rotating basis. It's like having 11 kids. Or it's more like having 22 kids during the basketball season, because you got a boys and a girls team from each school. And we try to cover everyone best that we can, but we can't be everywhere. And there is a three-pointer on the way. Amaya Pettit drains it. 37-16, and Katy is opening up a big lead here near the end of the third quarter. We've got 39 seconds to go. Adams, a little Euro step in the paint, misses, gets a rebound off the back iron, Now gets the ball to Osamor, thinking about a three. Back to Adams, also thinking about a three. Bounce pass inside. And now inside they get it to their biggest player, Lydia Davies, but she turns it over. And quickly down the floor is Pettit for a layup. Mayday, mayday, we're going down. It's getting out of hand, 39-16. 12 seconds to go. Cambry Adams looks up at the clock. Clock down to 8. Now she kicks it back out to Osamor. Three in the air. Good! That breaks a long scheme. There's the end of the third quarter, and a long shot almost hit by Wold from beyond midcourt. 39-19, a 20-point bulge as we go to the fourth quarter. Roger Smith with you on Vype, FortBend.com. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
The First Tire and Automotive family wishes you happy holidays with these Merry Christmas of savings. 10% off any and all repairs or $15 off an oil change. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. First Tire and Automotive has supported school and youth sports programs for years, getting you to and from the game always. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stabenow with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
VypeFortBend.com broadcasts are brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. You will feel like family when you're at Archer Volkswagen on the Southwest Freeway, southbound side, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. By First Tire and Automotive, with 4 great Fort Bend County locations, including Katy Cinco Ranch. First Tire and Automotive. They have the best deals on tires plus service for your vehicle. And also the Needville Insurance Agency. Well, things are looking up a little bit for the Bush Lady Broncos as they get Crystal Schultz to hit a 3-pointer to begin the fourth period. It's now 39-22. Bree Nelson up strong and fouled by Sincere Cobbin of Bush. So the Katy Tigers with a free throw opportunity with 7:38 remaining in the ball game. Patrick Kinnick is over at Travis High School as we speak, getting rosters, getting all set up, and all I got to do is bring him the equipment, and we're going to set up and bring you the game between the Travis Tigers and the Seven Lake Spartans. Bree Nelson's first free throw in and out for Katy. One more coming. I would tell you about the games we're going to do next week when district play begins in earnest, but I haven't decided what they are yet. Second free throw was good. Full court press in the backcourt by Katy as Crystal Schultz splits 2 defenders and draws a foul. It's either going to be Barr or Angel that's guilty, but it will be on a foul on the floor. Bush has committed enough fouls where Katy gets the benefit of being in the double bonus. But Katy has only committed 5 fouls in the second half. One more and they'll be over the limit. Well, Adams goes into the paint, puts up a floater. It's off the iron, no good. And here comes Katy on the offensive attack. Swanson 3 from the left corner is no good. Rebound comes down to Alexander. Barr is blocked. Wow, what a shot block by Osamor. And she goes all the way to the other end. Her layup is no good. She blows the bunny. And then Ashley Angel bringing it back now for Katy. Still in the backcourt. Quickly ahead to Swanson. Wanted to try another 3. Drives the baseline. Turns around. Kicks it back out to Angel. Angel backing in. Almost lost it. Now Swanson has it in the left corner. She drives in on Adams and a long course to Barr in the other corner. There goes Barr into the paint. Scoops it off the glass for 2. Lyric Barr is a force on the basketball court. 6.5 minutes to go. It's a 20-point lead again, 42-22. The Katy girls over Bush, and there goes Schultz. Driving the right restraining line and draws a foul. Ashley Angel got her with a little hip check going through. Substitution coming in for Bush. It's Taylor Mills. And I didn't see who came in for Crystal Schultz. Puts up a 2 from the right elbow, no good. Quick pass down the floor. Angel runs out of room. Back to Swanson. Oh, what a save and an easy layup. You'll never see a more beautiful assist than that. Ashley Angel saving the ball that was well past the baseline when she threw it back toward Swanson, who got the lead up to 22 points. It is 44-22. And then a steal by Katy. Barr was heading back down the floor to the other end to try and get an easy 2, but she was fouled. Or rather, the ball was poked out of bounds. If it had been a foul, then there would have been foul shot opportunity for Katy. It's just out of bounds to Katy. Angel holding the ball over her head. Gets it into Nelson between the rings. Kills her dribble. Hands the ball off to Alexander. Alexander almost let it go over and back. It was very close, but she did maintain possession. And Taylor Mills called for touching her on the arm. Taylor Mills can't believe that she was called for the foul. And that might have been a sound foul rather than a visual foul, because it didn't really look like anything happened in particular, but the official was right there. And if you hear, a hand on the arm, sometimes that can trigger the whistle. So it's Ashlyn Alexander at the line. Her first free throw, no good. She'll get one more, though. That's the double bonus for you. A foul not in the act of shooting when you're in the double bonus means you get 2 shots. It's not a 1-and-1 where you have to make the first one to get a second opportunity. 5:48 to go, and the second free throw is also no good. Rebound comes down to Bush. Bemisola Samuel stole it, or got the rebound, and it's Mills in the corner, steps forward, shoots a 2 off the back iron, fighting for the rebound. Barr still comes away with it. Great effort, though, by Mills. I like that little girl. Here goes Nelson down the right restraining line, puts it up. Muscular move past Osamor to score and make it 46-22, and a timeout taken by Bush. We'll take it with him. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And ask how to score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. Or learn how to get a $200 prepaid card when you get gig speed internet during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. That means powering a house full of devices when everyone's home this holiday season. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay, and 12/6/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
We're back, and the Bush Broncos had fallen behind 46-22, but Crystal Schultz drew a foul while shooting moments before we came back from the commercial break. Her first free throw good. Second one, no good. Rebound, Katy. And it's 46-23, and a turnover by Katy. They brought someone in, Courtney Welch, off the bench for that possession, but the Bush Broncos force a turnover. Now they get it in, and it is Hardiman with the three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound grabbed by Samuel, and now Schultz with a three from the top of the key. It's no good. Fight for the rebound comes down to Katy, quickly ahead. A nice little head fake and a score by Amaya Pettit. She got ahead of everyone. It was a beautiful outlet pass, and sorry about that, but I can't identify who made the beautiful outlet pass, but it was very effective. A missed shot by Bush. Riley Severin gobbles up the rebound for Katy. Now at the offensive end, Pettit has a chance, thought about the three, drove in, and she's blocked by Hardiman. Ball goes out of bounds. Still belongs to Katy. It went off the sneaker of one of the Bush players. 4:30 to go. Join us at 1 p.m. Travis Boys against Seven Lakes. Part of our New Year's Eve day doubleheader. And then we'll wish you a very happy new you in the new year. Wold inside. They get it to her off the baseline. Inbounds pass. She blows the bunny, but grabs the rebound of her miss. And then she is fouled, or I thought she was. We're inbounding it again, so evidently there was no foul. And Crystal Schultz doing a good job, making it very difficult for Courtney Welch to inbound it. And now they're going to have a taller player, Nyla Wold, throw the inbounds pass. And it is stolen away. Great job by Schultz. She's going to go coast to coast, all the way to the hoop. No, she bounces it to Hardiman, and she misses the layup. And the rebound grabbed by Riley Severin, and here comes Katy once again. Pettit across the midcourt stripe. Gets it inside to Wold, now to Severin. Beautiful basketball by the Katy Lady Tigers. And it's 50-23. Timeout Bush. We'll be back after this on VypeFortBend.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
The First Tire and Automotive family wishes you happy holidays with these Merry Christmas of savings. 10% off any and all repairs or $15 off an oil change. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. First Tire and Automotive has supported school and youth sports programs for years, getting you to and from the game always. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, OfficeMax, and OfficeDepot.com.
We thank the Office Depot Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land for taking care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. There goes Hardiman into the lane, and she's hit hard by one of the Katy players. Wold can't believe that she was called for the foul, but I think that was, as Martin Short, playing the wedding coordinator character and father of the bride, would have said, very reasonable. Her feet were still moving when she bumped into Jade Hardiman. And the captain's first free throw is off to the right, no good, and Wold gets the rebound. So if Wold was looking for justice, I guess it ended up okay for her. Now she has it in the forecourt. Gives the ball off to Welch. Welch gives it up back to Wold now. Pettit from the three-point line. Top of the key, hits another one. I don't know Amaya Pettit, but it seems like she is very, very popular. And I'll bet it's because she guts it out and practices and plays hard every time. So good for you, Miss Pettit. You're having a great game. Quickly back down after a Bush miss. Kaylee Marhofer, daughter of the head coach, goes up strong. trying to get a layup. She doesn't get it, but she does draw a foul. The lead is now 53-23 with 3:13 to go, and I'll tell you right now, we're just going to tell a very, very quick goodbye on this one because we got to wrap everything up and drive like a bat out of you-know-where over to Travis High School for the boys' game between the Tigers and Seven Lakes. Marhofer's first free throw is no good. Spins the ball. Her shot is now good. Very high arcing shot, kind of like Purvis Short of the Rockets used to do back in the 80s and 90s. Maybe just the 80s. The lead is now 31, 54-23. Cambry Adams drives into the free throw circle, and she is tied up by Marhofer, but the possession arrow favors Bush, so the Lady Broncos will get it along the baseline. Osamore to throw the ball in, slaps the ball, looking. Finally gets it in to Schultz, fade away, and she's fouled in the act of shooting. and Nyla Wold, who evidently doesn't think, I'm just picking on her, in good fun. Nyla Wold, the last 2 times she's been called for a foul, it's the look of incredulity. Like, I can't believe that you sometimes see on a teenager's face. First free throw good by Schultz. And the preteens, they have that same look of incredulity. Hopefully we won't see it as much in 2022, but we probably will. Second free throw also good. Katie having a hard time bringing the ball back up the floor, and it is carrying of the basketball by Wold. She's not going to be happy about that either. But we got a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back. VypeFortBend.com.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And ask how to score 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. Or learn how to get a $200 prepaid card when you get gig speed internet during the Xfinity Black Friday sales event. That means powering a house full of devices when everyone's home this holiday season. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 12/6/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Katie had a possession, had a layup opportunity, but the player traveled before putting the shot up. 2:45 to go in the game. 54-25. Katie over Bush, and Crystal Schultz driving to the hoop on the left side of the free throw lane. Draws a foul, and she'll go to the line. La Pina adjusting her hair before the foul shot. You know, another thing that kind of makes her resemble Yuli Gurriel, besides the hair, the fountain of hair coming out from the headband on top, is also she wears, the safety goggle corrective lenses. And Yuli sometimes wears those corrective lenses. First free throw, no good. 54-25. And speaking of La Pina, I really like the Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza, and I resolve to eat more of those in 2022. Second free throw good. 54-26, 2:37 to go. Here goes Pettit having the game of her life. Bounce pass to Severin off the left side, no good. Rebound, battle for, and taken away by Hardiman. Here comes Bush. Lady Broncos still playing hard. Adams across the midcourt circle, looking for the offensive option, sends it to Mills. Too far away from the hoop for a three. Now Hardiman a three from the right corner. It is no good. Rebound grabbed by Severin. Gets the ball ahead to Ella Robinson. Robinson gives the ball up, now gets it back. Top of the key, passes up the three. Emmy Picard. Not moving at warp speed. She's just standing there, actually. Get at the Picard reference. And there goes Picard. Gives the ball up. Now around the horn go the Katy Tigers. Sarah Sanders in the game and a little baby hook. Sarah Sanders scores. She's in the scorebook as well. Katy showing its depth of talent. Closing in on the mark of 1 minute and a half to go in this one. Roger Smith will be saying will be saying a quick goodbye from Bush. In the corner, Hardiman double team, can't get the three-pointer away, and Sarah Sanders ties her up. It's the held ball, and the ball will belong to Bush. But it's a timeout taken by Katy. We'll take it with them and be back. VypeFortBend.com.
The First Tire and Automotive family wishes you happy holidays with these Merry Christmas of savings. 10% off any and all repairs or $15 off an oil change. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. First Tire and Automotive has supported school and youth sports programs for years, getting you to and from the game always. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
1:25 to go in this one. What I presume will be the final timeout of the game. Katy and Bush. It's become one-sided here in the second half. 56-26. The Katy Lady Tigers leading by 30. But all is not lost for the Bush Lady Broncos, because this is not a district game. It's just getting better. And they are facing a quality opponent that will, I'm guessing that when the 19-6A district race is over, the Katy girls will earn a playoff berth. That's what I expect to happen. So it is Schultz launching a three, and it's good. 56-29. Now there's the inbounds pass, quickly ahead to Ella Robinson. She dribbles into the forecourt. There goes Pettit, runs out of room near the baseline, but traveled as the ball was poked away, and as she took a little hop step while she was trying to regain control. 1:07 to go. Just to let you know, a little warning here. As soon as this game's over, I'm going to say goodbye and sign off, because we got to head over to Travis and bring you the 1 p.m. game between the Tigers boys and Seven Lakes. Inside the lane, Adams kicks it back out to Hardiman. Three on the way, no good, and it bounces out of bounds on the far side. We will be bringing you, we, meaning VypeFortBend.com, will be bringing you 2 to 3 basketball games a week throughout the regular season, and of course, we'll be everywhere we can possibly be during the playoffs as long as our Fort Bend teams last. All the Fort Bend ISD teams, plus Foster and Fulshear, we follow them as well. The ball was at the offensive end for Katy, poked out of bounds, last touched by Bush. And so there's an inbounds to Sarah Sanders, who misses for Katy, and Schultz comes out of there for Bush. She drives through the free throw circle. Little scoop shot from the left side, it's short. Rebound taken by Pettit. 30 seconds to go, quickly ahead. And there's a blown bunny by Riley Severin. Should have had that one. It's 56-29, 21 seconds to go in the game. There goes Adams, gives the ball up. Hardiman in the corner. She is double teamed, will not get a shot off, and now throws the ball almost away, but recovered by Mills. Now it's over on the right side, and Adams has it back. Scoop shot fouled on the way to the hoop with 5.8 to go. Welcome back, my friends, to the game that never ends. 56-29, and Cambry Adams, the 5'6" freshman, good-looking player, will be going to the foul line. She has the fountain of hair as well, much bigger than La Pina. First free throw is no good. One more to come with just under 6 seconds remaining. That's good. 56-30. Katy will inbound, and we'll see if they dribble it out or try to get one more hoop. Well, Hardiman bats the ball out of bounds. Still 4.5 to go Still Katie's basketball. Emmy Picard driving the ship to throw it in one more time. That's almost a 5-second violation. She does get it in. Sarah Sanders dribbling it out. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the ball goes out of bounds as the buzzer goes. That will do it. Our final score, the Katy Tigers 56 and the Bush Lady Broncos 30. Happy New Year's Eve to you. Thanks for listening to VypeFortBend.com. For Merle Bertrand, Les Clary, and the entire Vype team. Oh, yeah, Suna Venkat. We can't overlook her. She's awesome. We hope that you've had a pretty decent New Year's Eve day thus far, and we hope you have a great 2022. And if you care to join us at 1 o'clock, we'll bring you the game between the Travis boys and Seven Lakes. Roger Smith saying goodbye from Bush. 56-30, Katy wins it. Goodbye for now.